Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. You guys know I am all about finding the next best thing, whether it's a voice that blows you away or a show you just can't stop streaming. And let me tell you, I live for getting lost in a great series. Today we're counting down the top 10 must-watch Netflix shows of 2025. We've got everything from nail-biting thrillers to laugh-out-loud comedies and everything in between. Trust me, you don't want to miss a single second of this, so grab your snacks, get comfy on the couch, and get ready for some serious binge watching. And hey, while you're at it, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications so you never miss an upload. Kicking off our list at number 10 is The Future Chronicles. This isn't your typical sci-fi series, folks. The Future Chronicles is a trip, seriously. It's visually stunning with some crazy special effects that'll make you wonder if they actually invented time travel to film it. But more than that, this show makes you think. Imagine a world where technology has advanced beyond our wildest dreams, but with consequences no one saw coming. Yeah, it's intense. The Future Chronicles dives headfirst into the ethical dilemmas of artificial intelligence, genetic engineering, you name it. It's like Black Mirror, but with a hopeful twist. The characters are what really make this show sing, though. You've got these complex, flawed characters grappling with these huge, life-altering decisions. It's dramatic, it's emotional, and it will keep you on the edge of your seat. And the storylines. Each episode is like a mini-movie full of twists and turns you won't see coming. One minute you're invested in a love story, the next you're questioning reality itself. If you're looking for a show that will challenge your perceptions and leave you thinking long after the credits roll, The Future Chronicles is a must-watch. Trust me, this is one show that'll stay with you. Coming in at number 9 is The Heist of the Century, and let me tell you, this show lives up to its name. This is Ocean's 11 meets Money Heist with a dash of Breaking Bad thrown in for good measure. It's all about this ragtag group of criminals, each with their own unique skills, who come together to pull off the most audacious heist the world has ever seen. And when I say audacious, I mean it. Think stealing the crown jewels from right under the Queen's nose, audacious. The mastermind behind this whole operation is a shadowy figure known only as the Professor. He's a genius, strategist, always 10 steps ahead of everyone else, and he's played by Idris Elba. Need I say more? But here's the thing, as brilliant as the Professor is, his crew is far from perfect. You've got hot-headed hackers, seductive con artists, and explosives experts who are one wrong wire away from blowing the whole thing sky high. As the heist unfolds, we get taken deeper into their world, uncovering their pasts, their motivations, and the secrets they're all hiding. And the stakes just keep getting higher and higher with every episode. You'll be biting your nails, wondering if they're actually going to pull it off. At number 8, we're bringing on the feels with love in the digital age. This one is a breath of fresh air, a romantic comedy for the modern age. It's witty, it's relatable, and it captures the hilarious and sometimes messy reality of dating apps, social media, and finding love in a world ruled by algorithms. Our leading lady is a hopeless romantic named Lily, who's trying to navigate the crazy world of online dating. She's got a string of bad dates, awkward encounters, and enough dating app horror stories to fill a book. But through it all, she never gives up on finding the one. And then there's Ethan, a charming and down-to-earth guy who's also trying to find his way in the digital dating scene. They're basically the embodiment of every meet cute ever, except it's happening in the virtual world. But here's the catch. Lily and Ethan have no idea they're actually perfect for each other in real life. They keep missing each other online, but fate, or should I say the algorithm, keeps throwing them together in the real world. Love in the digital age is a charming reminder that even in a world dominated by technology, true connection can still be found in the most unexpected places. Hold on to your seats, because at number 7, things are about to get spooky with The Haunted Manor. If you're a fan of spine-chilling horror, this one's for you. Imagine The Haunting of Hill House meets American Horror Story, but with a twist you won't see coming. The story centers around an old, dilapidated manor with a dark and twisted history. We're talking centuries of secrets, hidden passages, and restless spirits trapped within its walls. It's the kind of place that gives you goosebumps just looking at it. Enter a group of unsuspecting individuals, each with their own reasons for entering the manor. You've got paranormal investigators hoping to document the supernatural activity, a family looking for a fresh start. Big mistake. And a skeptical author who thinks it's all a hoax. Spoiler alert, it's not. As the lines between the living and the dead begin to blur, they quickly realize they've stumbled into a nightmare they can't escape. The manor preys on their deepest fears, turning their past traumas against them. The Haunted Manor is a masterclass in suspense, with jump scares that'll make you scream and an eerie atmosphere that'll stay with you long after you've finished watching. Get ready for an adventure, because at number 6 we're heading into uncharted territory with The Last Frontier. This show is a visual feast with breathtaking landscapes and heart-stopping action sequences that'll leave you breathless. Imagine a group of explorers venturing into the deepest, most remote corners of the Amazon rainforest, searching for a lost civilization. They face treacherous terrains, deadly creatures, and ancient mysteries that have remained hidden for centuries. Leading the expedition is Dr. Ava Chen, a brilliant but jaded archaeologist who's dedicated her life to uncovering the truth about the past. She's joined by a rugged survival expert with a mysterious past, a tech-savvy documentarian who's in over his head, and a local guide who knows the jungle like the back of his hand. But as they get closer to their goal, they realize they're not alone. Someone, or something, is watching them, protecting the secrets of the lost civilization. And they're not afraid to fight back. The Last Frontier is a thrilling ride from start to finish, packed with suspense, action, and a healthy dose of mystery. It's the perfect show to get lost in if you're looking for an escape from reality. Hold on to your gavels, because at number 5, things are about to get political with the political game. This show is a whirlwind of power struggles, backstabbing, and shocking scandals. It's like House of Cards meets Scandal with a dash of West Wing idealism thrown in for good measure. At the center of it all is Congresswoman Victoria Santos, a rising star in Washington, D.C. She's smart, she's ambitious, and she's determined to make a difference. But the world of politics is a dangerous game, and Victoria's about to learn that the hard way. She's got rivals on both sides of the aisle, each with their own agendas and secrets they'll do anything to protect. There are lobbyists whispering in her ear, journalists sniffing around for a scoop, and a past scandal that threatens to derail her entire career. As Victoria fights to stay ahead of the game, she has to make impossible choices, compromise her values, and decide who she can trust in a city where everyone has something to hide. The political game is a gripping drama that will keep you on the edge of your seat from beginning to end. It's a show that will make you think about the true cost of power and the sacrifices some are willing to make in the name of ambition. Get ready to tantalize your taste buds, because at number 4 we're serving up a delicious dish of the Culinary Quest. This show is a love letter to food, travel, and the passionate chefs who dedicate their lives to creating culinary masterpieces. Our host is Chef André Dubois, a world-renowned chef with a heart of gold and a contagious passion for food. He travels to all corners of the globe, from bustling street food markets in Thailand to Michelin-starred restaurants in Paris, exploring the diverse flavors and culinary traditions that make each culture unique. But this is more than just a cooking show. Chef André delves into the stories behind the dishes, the history and cultural significance of the ingredients, and the people who pour their hearts and souls into their craft. He meets with local farmers, fishermen and artisans, learning about their traditions and the challenges they face. The Culinary Quest is a feast for the senses, with stunning visuals of exotic locations, mouth-watering dishes that will make you want to lick the screen, and heartwarming stories that celebrate the power of food to connect us all. Fasten your seatbelts, because at number 3, we're traveling through time with the Time Travelers. This show is a mind-bending adventure that explores the complexities of time travel and the ripple effects our choices can have across history. Imagine a group of scientists who discover the secret to time travel, but soon realize that altering the past, even with the best intentions, can have disastrous consequences in the present. It's a high-stakes game where one wrong move can rewrite history as we know it. Leading the team is Dr. Benjamin Reed, a brilliant physicist haunted by a personal tragedy he believes he can prevent by changing the past. He's joined by a historian who wants to witness history firsthand, a tech whiz who's in way over his head, and a government agent tasked with keeping their actions in check. But as they journey through time, they find themselves caught in the crosshairs of major historical events, from the sinking of the Titanic to the assassination of President Kennedy. They have to blend in, avoid altering the timeline, and resist the temptation to interfere, even when it means facing their own personal demons. The Time Travelers is a thrilling and thought-provoking series that will keep you guessing until the very end. It's a show that will make you question the nature of time, the consequences of our actions, and the very essence of destiny. Prepare for battle, because at number 2 we're diving into the epic world of The Art of War. This historical drama takes us back to ancient China, to a time of warring kingdoms, legendary warriors, and epic battles that shaped the course of history. The Art of War isn't just about the clash of swords and the thrill of combat, though. It's a story of strategy, loyalty, betrayal, and the human cost of war. We witness the rise and fall of empires, the cunning strategies of brilliant generals, and the personal sacrifices made in the name of duty and honor. At the heart of the story is Sun Tzu, a brilliant strategist and the author of the legendary military treatise, The Art of War. We see him rise from humble beginnings to become a master tactician, outwitting his enemies and leading his armies to victory against all odds. But Sun Tzu's journey is fraught with challenges. He faces betrayal from those he trusts, the horrors of war, and the constant threat of assassination. Through it all, he must grapple with the moral complexities of warfare, questioning whether peace can ever truly be achieved through violence. With stunning battle sequences, intricate costumes, and a gripping storyline, The Art of War is a must-watch for fans of historical dramas and anyone who appreciates a good epic saga. And finally, the moment you've all been waiting for. Drum roll, please. Our number 1 pick for the most binge-worthy show of 2025, The Comedy Club. Get ready to laugh your socks off, because this show is pure comedic gold. The Comedy Club takes us behind the velvet curtain and into the lives of a group of stand-up comedians trying to make it big in the cutthroat world of comedy. We're talking raw talent, side-splitting jokes, and a healthy dose of backstage drama. We've got seasoned veterans trying to stay relevant, up-and-coming comics hungry for their big break, and a whole lot of eccentric personalities clashing backstage. Think Seinfeld meets the marvelous Mrs. Maisel with a dash of Curb Your Enthusiasm, awkwardness thrown in for good measure, but it's not all laughs and applause. The Comedy Club also explores the real-life struggles these comedians face, dealing with stage fright, bombing on stage, and navigating the ups and downs of a career where one minute you're the headliner and the next you're warming up the crowd for the opening act. Through it all, these comedians rely on their wit, their camaraderie, and their shared love of making people laugh to get them through. The Comedy Club is a hilarious and heartwarming reminder that even in the toughest of times, laughter is always the best medicine. And that's it for our top 10 must-watch Netflix shows of 2025. We've got chills, we've got thrills, we've got laughs. 2025 is going to be an epic year for streaming. Which one are you most excited to watch? Let us know in the comments below. And hey, if you have any other shows you think should have made the list, drop those in the comments too. We love hearing from you guys. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more awesome content. We'll see you in the next one.